Pisces, welcome to your February part 2 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Pisces. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Pisces and Cross Watchers that this energy is fluid. And so if you feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So for some of my longtime subscribers, you may notice I said February part 2 reading, and this is to kind of use this opportunity to kind of do a part 2 type of vibe. So if the first reading didn't really resonate for you guys of this month, I hope that this one will give you a brand new reading. There's something you do feel like you resonate with, or it could be an extension of the previous reading for some of you that felt like you resonated with that one and there's more to add with this one. But I do want to remind everyone that I am tapping into a very general, broad population of Pisceans on YouTube. So again, if this wasn't your reading, I suggest checking out your Moon, Rising, and Venus to see if those messages resonate with you, or just catch me on the next YouTube reading. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say about your love life. And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection or in separation with this energy, I just want to ask for an energy to come through that wants to come through to provide some information about this energy, about, you know, someone that you may need better understanding of, what they may not be 100% clear about on your end, or maybe even some closure in some sense that this person wants to give you. I don't know. We'll see whose energy wants to come through for this. So tell me about the energy surrounding Pisces and who wants to come through for Pisces. This card really wanted me to literally fell into the fingers like this. So let's see what card really wanted to come forward for you. Date. Ooh, okay. So it says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. So this is someone that really wants to take you out on a date. This is someone that has asked you on a date very recently, or maybe you've been starting to date. They are good dressers. They definitely are the type that wants to impress you through how they dress. I do feel like I'm seeing the letter D is what I'm really drawn into this here. So it could be first, middle, last, initial, like Dylan or Danielle. But there is someone that wants to pursue you if they haven't yet. I think they've been working up the courage to ask you out on this date, but some of you guys have definitely already been actively dating this person. And they are liking what they see. They are liking what they have been experiencing with you, and they want to continue to date you. They have a good feeling about you, Pisces. Tell me more. Tell me more about this energy for Pisces. Let's get some more information about this energy that wants to come forward for Pisces. So then we have Wedding? Okay. And it says this situation involves marriage. Now, multiple different messages for different groups of you. So let me try to pick out as much as I can. For some of you, they're already wanting to commit. They already feel as if they're looking for someone that could be the long term, that could be the end game here. And they're kind of sensing already with you, Pisces, that you could be end game type of energy here, that you may have husband wife material here, that they have been trying to seek out since they've been started actively dating again. This is someone that looks for, long-term, dedicated type of connections. They're not the booty call types. They're not the hit it and quit it types. They're looking for something serious. And others of you, this could be someone that you met at a wedding or met, through someone that is getting married, and maybe there was a bachelorette party you met through. I'm kind of feeling here for a few of you. You could be asked to be someone's +1 at a wedding very soon. Now, at the worst possible sense for a few of you, this could be involved someone who is married here. And that's where things are getting a little bit tricky. Obviously, it's not for everyone, but I'll have to cover all grounds here to make sure that I'm getting as much people as I can out here on this. So tell me more about this energy for Pisces. We have Foolish. Then bottom of the deck, Magnet. I keep being drawn back to you and I can't explain why. Okay, so there's a strong magnetic pull between the two of you, honestly, but it says, I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. So, okay. What I'm feeling with this whole combination here, and I'll get as many energies as I can, but one thing I'm seeing very strongly here is someone that may have already felt like they may have messed something up here, that you've been recently dating, and they hope that what they did wasn't big enough to mess everything up. I feel like they either handled the situation kind of weirdly, or they may have backed out on a date or something, and they're hoping that that didn't kind of disrupt whatever was going on between the two of you, because they definitely wanted to pursue something as a serious committed relationship here, and they hope in these early steps they already didn't blow it. Now, for others of you, I wonder with this Foolish energy here, they kind of are kind of dorky, kind of quirky, in a way where they do things that are kind of I don't know, just a little bit different than everyone else. I almost feel like other Pisces energy perhaps, or Aquarius energy perhaps for some of you guys. And they're hoping that their quirkiness or their awkwardness or something that makes them a little bit off hasn't thrown you astray or kind of caught you off guard. I do kind of feel though for some of you guys, though in general, that this is someone that is already kind of nervous about if they mess something up here, and they may be very much those types. And maybe I'm even picking up on some of you Virgo energy, where it's oh crap, did I send that text wrong? Did I send that weird? They definitely overthink a lot about the connection between the two of you, which is showing that they are honestly hoping that this will all work out in the best way possible. And they get nervous sending out certain texts to you or how they perceive to you, because they really are hoping that this will be an end game with you, Pisces. But they're hoping something recently they didn't make them look too foolish. Interesting. Let's get the tarot to dive deeper into this. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? What are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Pisces? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Interesting cards here so far. I am excited to dive into this. Let me get all the cards out first, and then of course we'll do a deep dive here. Interesting. Yeah. I see a very big situation here for some of you. I gotta say, this may be someone trying to actively get you back now that they realize they did something dumb. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So Capricorn energy, you could be dealing with the Capricorn or someone with strong Capricorn in their chart. Does not have to be the case. I feel from the, yeah, again, like what I was feeling with overthinking of like messages, like they're kind of a little bit deeply obsessively involved in this connection with you, Pisces. They have this hunger that's hard for them to control, this desire that's hard for them to control. And so I think that's why they come off as very strongly attached here, strongly wanting to hit you up, strongly wanting to keep your attention. There's this urge and this need that's coming from the ego to have you all to themselves. And that's how they like it. They may have like a tendency to be a little bit controlling. I don't feel it's to the point where it's abusive, but I think it's to the point of like liking things their way, wanting to go to a certain restaurant, wanting to have really good control over their image almost. And maybe it's because there is this weirder side, darker side maybe. I definitely feel this is the type that likes light BDSM. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I can't really go into it on YouTube for their community guidelines. But they're kind of into, let's just say, a little bit of pulling of the hair, a little bit of nibbling, biting, and maybe you kind of feed that type of sexual urge from them that they kind of crave. Yeah, I think there's a deep, even if you've just recently started dating within the last month, few months, there's already a very, very strong possession and possessive feeling that they have for you, Pisces. And they are looking to have you as the end result no matter what. Okay, so let's get into this. This is someone that may have like hair on their chest, you or this other person. That's not your message. Don't worry about it. Let's get into it. So how they feel about you right now is the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Sorry, I have to censor these for YouTube community guidelines. But so how they feel right now in this space is that they need to talk to you. They want to keep conversation up with you. They want to make things up. I do feel like maybe some of you have or soon will get those messages of, can we talk? I want to see you. Can we hang out? They're very much in the pursuit of speeding this up. They're very much in the pursuit of keeping contact up, of hitting you up multiple times. They can't get enough of you, Pisces. And I think when they don't hear from you for a certain time, that's when they start to worry and then send another text message, which maybe that's where they start to wonder, oh crap, did I look foolish there? Like I definitely get that sense. And even with the Devil and the Knight of Swords, I wonder if there's been times where they feel a little bit foolish for sending you text messages after drinking a little bit, partying a little bit, or being a little emotional that they wish they didn't send to you. But right now with their feelings in this, they're on go mode and they want to get some sort of plan to action. They do want to continue the communication here and actively kind of pursue still dating you, Pisces, but they definitely have an ulterior motive of an end game that I think is beyond what you kind of sensed from this at first, or what you're starting to kind of understand from this person. Now, interestingly, what they think of you is the Tower card. So this is Aries energy, Scorpio energy, very strong Mars energy, and they think you have kind of come into their lives and blown them away. That's what I feel for most of you. And I think ever since you've been a part of their life, it has changed a lot. A lot of the ways that they thought they were going to be, what they wanted, has completely changed. And for some of you, yeah, I'm definitely getting a sense, especially with the Foolish card here, before really connecting with you, they thought they would be single, you know, for a long time, playette energy, playing the field. You have completely turned the tables on that for them. And they are definitely, that idea of wanting to be with other people is a no-go for them, and definitely trying to have you be with other people or keep that open option is not something that they want to be an option. Again, I think they get very jealous to think of you being with someone else, flirting with someone else. That is something that is kind of setting them off. And I think you're kind of seeing more passion from them. I think you're seeing more intensity from them. And it's something that they find hard to control. I do want to clarify this Tower card here to get a bit more specific. Tell me more about this Tower energy for Pisces. Okay, so first we have the 10 of Wands. So we do have two 10s here. You could be seeing 1010 as a confirmation, or your birthday could be March 10th, or you could be cuspers with February 20th or March 20th. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness, another 10. 10, 10, 10, 10s across the board. Okay, so with this major 10 energy, 10s are all about, you know, cycles being closed out, something being completed. And I think maybe if you guys have kind of left this open-handed or open for a bit, they are ready to close it up and to carry it forward for you to be theirs, period. And I can doubly enhance that with the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, Aries energy. They definitely want a partnership with you. They definitely want a relationship with you. They want you all to themselves. They want to move in with you. And this is like going really fast for them. And you may kind of start to feel this buildup of intensity for you as well. But with the 10 of Wands here, maybe they are kind of coming to this breaking point where they can't really hold all this back anymore, where they are just going to go for this change that they want to have in this connection with you, to evolve it, to take it to the next level. They are definitely thinking that they're not going to find someone like you again, Pisces, and that's why they have to rein it all in now. But you're seeing a very dominant side, domineering side perhaps, or a very kind of, I wouldn't say aggressive in the toxic level, but definitely the type that is communicating to you that with whatever they did in the past that may have upset you, they're sorry, they want to make up for it, and they'll do whatever. They are going to have their way eventually. They are wanting to have this completion with you so you guys can last, and they won't accept anything less. Wow, very intense energy here. They think there's destiny here between the two of you. Wow, okay. What they like the most about you is the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Some of you could have Virgo rising or Virgo moon. Doesn't have to be the case. But what they like the most about you, Pisces, you are a hard worker. You are someone that does like to have a good job, your money in check, good finances. Maybe some of you do work in the financial realm or in sales or something where you do have to dedicate a lot of your effort, time. Maybe you have your own business. Maybe you guys are starting a business currently that they see your ambition as something really sexy. They see your like hard work and dedication to things as being a huge turn on, and they know that you're only looking for the same type of quality, the same type of person that will show that respect, that will show that dedication. And again, with that date energy, when I pointed out like they dress up for you or they want to show off to you in the sense of how they dress, like they like the pursuit of trying to impress you. And maybe at first it was hard to fully get your attention or to get you to kind of notice them, but they've been pulling out all the stops to make sure that you know they're zeroing in on this with you and that their main focus right now is you. And again, with 8 of Pentacles and the Devil, it is giving obsessive energy. They're completely like zoned in on having you as theirs. That's their ultimate mission, ultimate goal, and they're focused, locked in on it. And I feel with this 8 of Pentacles energy that you have been kind of taking up on their offers to talk about, you know, taking this to a next level, or have been like, all right, you're going to have to show me more. If you do this and do that, I will consider the option there. And that has kind of sparked them to go in overdrive in that sense. What they don't like about you is the King of Wands. Leo energy. I wonder in some sense if they've kind of met their match here. So both of you could have very strong masculine energy. Now, this is the spiel I give everyone. Masculine, feminine energy does not connotate with gender or sex. We all have masculine, feminine energies within each and every one of us. Masculine and dominant people are the type that are go-getters, that like to call the shots, that are someone that will kind of actively fight for things. And I think in a sense, you may be someone that kind of challenges their needs to be in control. You are someone that is very independent or very much likes to have your things your way too. So in some ways, maybe you could butt heads over that. But with the King of Wands energy, perhaps for some of you, what they don't like about you is that maybe you're a little bit too independent or too much into you know, maintaining your independence and your strong will. And for those types of people, it is kind of hard to keep them on lock. I do feel a sense that they kind of want to like protect you or kind of want to, I don't know, this a little bit of a cleanliness that some of you may be a bit resistant to, because that's just not how your style. You like to be very free. You like to do your own thing. And so maybe they see that as a bit of a challenge here between the two of you, if you're not simply playing hard to get in some aspect here that the King of Wands can definitely play. You know, meet me at my energy, meet me at my level, show me how bad you want me. And they may see that as a challenge sometimes between the two of you. This is interesting. What they like the most about this connection is the Ten of Swords, Gemini energy. So, okay, there's different situations I'm seeing here. For some of you guys with the Foolish card here, maybe they were really worried about a text they sent or the way they came off or if it was too strong or if they messed up. And so far, you haven't been acting like it was that weird or that it put you off that much. And so maybe they're starting to see maybe what they were hoping or really worried about as far as being like a total sabotage or I completely messed it up. You're starting to show it wasn't that big of a deal, but maybe it's kind of making you wonder, why are they reacting this strongly to something like that? It's because they want this so badly. Any sort of misstep kind of carries with them Gemini energy. But I do want to clarify this Ten of Swords to see if there's more to this. Maybe, again, this could be someone that you guys broke things off with but have started dating again, and they're thankful for that opportunity. Definitely. But tell me more about the Ten of Swords. The King of Cups. So Scorpio energy here. And the Six of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, so I really didn't need to clarify, but here we are. There's definitely this sense of like giving another chance for a few of you, or like not leaving this in the past and really seeing that this is someone that wants to make up for their mistakes, make up for what they did that was so foolish, and to emotionally give into this the way that they do want to. There's two kings here. Right? So this is very grown energy, or at least they did some growing up, or at least they did some maturing here that they do want to prove and show to you. For those of you that this could be someone from your past wanting to come back in. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So yeah, if that's not so much the case, if this is not someone from the past, and this is definitely where someone's seeing is a new opportunity to take like something that didn't work with someone else, especially with wedding. Maybe this is someone that's been divorced or someone that got out of a long-term partnership that, you know, they kind of may have struggled with for some time, that now they're seeing you were such a, like, to go through that breakup meant to meet you, which is definitely the ultimate prize here. And in a long time, you know, they haven't met someone that sparked this want and this deep desire and craving the way you have sparked in them, Pisces. More than the signs that I've read for today, by far, they want this so, so bad. And so I think with this Ten of Swords being clarified by these cards here, the King of Cups upright, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles, they're really ready to leave any sort of past behaviors behind and to change that and to work on that for you. They're really ready. Again, it reiterates over and over and over again to go all in. It's the best way to describe this person here. So I definitely feel like that's the point where they're feeling really excited that this is their chance to restart something that either they had with you in the past, or something where, you know, something didn't work out with someone else and they see the opportunity here with you that's so much better, that this is where, you know, they're seeing that past energy couldn't have worked, because then they wouldn't have met you, which would have been such a better option anyway. So yeah. What they don't like about this connection is the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So I think currently within the connection for a lot of you, again, time's fluid, so this could be different timing, but currently right now you guys have not solidified anything. There's still like kind of options open. And maybe, you know, in a sense that they found out you did go on a date with someone because there wasn't any certainty between the two of you. That made them really upset, really jealous, which is maybe why the Tower card came into play here, their thoughts. It is making them like be like, no, this can't happen. I need to make sure I get Pisces on lockdown. There cannot be anyone they're dating or curious about. Well, we're going to settle that here. And so for some of you guys, it could be something that you are starting to maybe struggle with because you do like to do your own thing, like I was mentioning with the King of Wands. But maybe even recently you've been trying to go on a trip or trying to hang out with certain friends and they got kind of insecure with that or even jealous with that. And that caused some issues here, definitely between the two of you. Maybe even Pisces for some of you where they're all in on this and taking this to the next level. Maybe you want some more time to be single to figure more things out. And that has upset them because they don't see why they would have to wait. So anyway, highest hopes we have is this 6 of Pentacles. So there are 2 6s here. Your birthday could be March 6th, March 16th, or February 26th. But yeah, I definitely feel that they're hoping you guys will come to a resolution that fits both of your needs. You'll give each other exactly what you want, that if there are options that you kind of have, Pisces, that you'll ultimately make the best choice and it will be them because they will be there. That's how they see it. They will be the one that will be the last one standing, that will be the most supportive of you. They want to treat you well. But again, I think there is something on the other side of the scale you have to weigh out of this person's need to have things their way, their need to, you know, pursue things with such an intense passion. Definitely maybe something that is still kind of making you question things, right? But with the 6 of Pentacles overall, their highest hopes in this is definitely that you two will be able to work something out. Make it so you guys have an equal give and take and want to go in this partnership in a way that becomes more solidified. And that you'll choose that over anything that you may be curious about as far as keeping options open. But the deepest fears is the 9 of Swords. So yeah, this is Gemini energy again. And this is the fact where, like, if things weren't to work out between the two of you, you would still constantly be on their mind. It would be very hard for them to shake off their obsession with you. It would be hard to put it to the side. They couldn't just be friends with you. They would always want something more. It would always bother them. And this is that type of obsessive personality, right? Where it would just be a constant reminder of not having you or wondering what it would have been like to be with you. They know that if things weren't to turn out in their best favor, they would be stuck in this type of era here that they don't want to be stuck in with you. They don't want the image of having you. They want to be with you, period. And it will really bother them if they can't have that. So, to see the likely outcome of this situation, Pisces, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the upcoming days, weeks as this connection continues? Will they do something? Will they hold back? Is there anything you need to be aware of about this person in this situation? We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into this. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers, clarity in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon, which will take you to the extended reading, which I would also like to mention for those of you that love my love readings, love the extended readings, I have a great deal for an exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot Patreon membership. For those of you that like to purchase these readings for a one-time subscription fee every month, you will not have to repurchase. You can check out your moon, rising, Venus signs, cross watch for all the extended readings I'll ever upload as long as you're still part of this subscription, as well as providing some live readings that will only be available for Patreon subscribers, as well as connecting to me on a deeper level that I can do on Patreon that I'm not so much able to do on YouTube, and getting to know me better, asking me questions and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that Patreon membership, I'll also be providing that link to it in the description box of this video as well. It's a great deal for those of you that love my extended readings. But if this is where I depart, Pisces, I really hope this helped you out. I hope this helped you get some more understanding about this intense energy. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.